4 minutes since the last bucket, and it's Butler, the smallest guy on the floor, is able to get it to go down.
Much needed.
Halfway through the first half, Dutrieve, and now Shaver. Key jab wants it down low, working against Johnson, fadeaway jumper, no good. Mensah an easy board. Johnson along the baseline is bumped by Max Rice. All right, Matt Mitchell got a respite, Julianne. He's back in, playing with a sense of determination.
Yeah, this is certainly his team, and they had a terrific season last year, and they want to finish their unfinished business, so to speak. And they've been phenomenal all season.
I think I've said this before. We've got a chance to talk to or listen to Matt Mitchell a lot this year, and he is so good to get a perspective from. They missed that shot. Here come the Broncos. Dutrieve gets the offense set. Key jab running to the basket. Tough shot, partially blocked by Mitchell. Got a little 4-on-4 action, and out of bounds off the hands of Butler.
Key jab is trying to do a little too much. I think that he's being aggressive. That's important. Good rotation here, actually, by Matt Mitchell. Just getting there on time, making this a difficult shot. I mean, when you go to San Diego State, Coach Dutcher says to you immediately, if you don't defend, you don't play. That is one of his recruiting tactics. That's the identity of this program. You defend, and if you defend, I will give you freedom on offense. So his team definitely defends. Yeah,
the opposition averages about 27 points per game in the first half against San Diego State, which is huge. Acott brings the defense down. Alston for three, off the side of the rim and out of bounds. Again, he's cool to start, which he was the other night. 1 for 5 and 0 for 3. A little frustration.
He's getting very frustrated, and he was pretty deep behind the arc there. And they're going to make it difficult for him all night long, and he's going to have to make some tough shots to get himself going.
All right, this is the three-quarter court press that really worked in the second half the other night.
When they went a little smaller.
Yep.
And we were talking about that before the game. How long will it take for them to go a little bit small?
Mitchell against Acott. Inside to Mensah. Little height advantage against Key jab. Bobbled, tough shot, no good. Loose ball, tipped out into the hands of the Broncos.
Great defense, and that was an undersized man against the bigger man. So really smart play.
Max Rice for three, short. Another three attempt by Alston, no good. And San Diego State comes out of the pile with the basketball. Good decision by Johnson.
And Boise's playing right into their hands. They're taking multiple threes in each possession.
Gomez leads it off the side of the rim.
A bunch of missed shots, and it leads to a Gomez bucket at the rim. They are in attack mode.
You would think with all the action that we've had that it would be more than 23 points combined for these two teams.
You're right. There are a lot of misses.
Acott, Rice fires again for three. In and out. Max Rice has been struggling. He's 4 for his last 22 from beyond the arc. Mitchell. Mensah trying to draw some defense. Sees an opening, and he's over the top of Key jab. There it is with the height advantage over Key jab.
And it was pretty, and that's the way you take advantage of it. He's very athletic, and he's skilled for his size.
Ball knocked away, and it's going to be San Diego State basketball.
And you've got to love the assertiveness of San Diego State. They are all over the floor. They're in attack mode. Terrific drive by Gogo. And then again, multiple possessions. Mensah with a nice, pretty finish. Very solid. He's been terrific for them all season.
Transfer from East Tennessee State. 7 minutes left here in the first half. Largest lead of the day for San Diego State. Only 9 points for Boise so far. Mitchell raising high in the air, can't get it to go, and Shaver with another rebound.
Shaver is definitely the blue-collar guy today.
That's 7 rebounds for him. Team has 12. Might as well give him a chance to shoot. Armouche with the offensive board. Second one for Boise. And Armouche gets another one out of the air, and he's fouled.
And that's one of the reasons why Armouche being in the game is so helpful. He is the one who crashes the glass. He gets a lot of offensive rebounds. He gets some garbage buckets or kick-outs. You see this penetration, and Armouche is in position on Mitchell.
I didn't realize Tomajic got a piece of that.
He did. He got a piece. Good grab here. Can Derek Alston get himself going, too?
Arope is in the game for the first time for San Diego State. Step back three is no good. And Armouche with another rebound and a foul on the floor on Tomajic.
Oh, he is battling in there. And I didn't like this shot. I think there's too many Boise State shots very quick in the shot clock. Move the ball. You're going to have that shot. Even if you reverse the basketball, you'll have that shot later in the shot clock. But Armouche, great rebound.
16 foul for San Diego State. Slight hesitation by Dennis. He's able to convert.
Yeah, nice change of speed. And that's what you got to do. Good job by Dennis.
That ends a scoring drought that was almost 4 minutes in length. In fact, it was probably right around that. And Boise State now won for its last 10. Arope back at his way in. Two bigs in the game. One time for the Aztecs and an easy bucket.
That's a beautiful job. I mean, this guy's been through so much. He had hip surgery, then he just had shoulder surgery. He battled vertigo recently, and he's in there. He's their Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, Brian Dutcher told us last night, he said it's great to have him, his presence alone. Dutry for three, and it's good. Just the second three for Boise State. That whittles the lead to 4. Each team now with 2 threes. Mitchell, pull-up jumper. In and out. I think you have to give Shaver another rebound on that.
Yeah, I do too. He is finding that ball. He's got quite the nose for it.
That's 8 rebounds. Alston for 3. Still looking for his first one. No good.
And that's a tough shot. It's pretty deep.
Ball stripped away. Shaver with his 3rd steal. Little hesitation. Got his feet set. Fires the 3 in and out. Mitchell in the top 10 in scoring now in San Diego State history as Alston is called for the foul. All right, so Boise State's shot selection for the year, or for Thursday and today, 14 threes.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, way too many, I think, today so far from 3. I think that they're really settling really quick in the shot clock. It's kind of run and gun basketball now. It's great when you're making them, okay? That's great. But you're not always going to make them. You need the balance.
Seiko for 3. It's no good. Yeah, the 3-point attempts last game was a program record. Alston for 3 off the pass from Armouche. He gets the offensive board, and he's fouled on the floor.
But I'm fine with that. That is transition. You're looking to kick it out. The defense is scrambling. That's when you want the 3. That's when you're going to get the 3, and your best player has the ball.
Well, that's going to send Armouche to the free throw line. Ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce you to the first free throw attempt for either team today.
It's incredible. A lot of perimeter shots being taken.
He made the first, so he'll get a second.
It's really just the style of play between these two teams. Just a ton of pull-up jumpers, but a ton of threes taken.
And now the second shot for Armouche. Averaged 7.1 points per game last year. He converts both. This year he's at 7.8, but also nearly 8 rebounds per game. Mitchell and his Inland Empire buddy. Butler playing catch along the perimeter. Little zone?
Yeah, this is a zone. It's like an extended 2-3. They want to try to clog the paint up a little bit.
And that's going to be a turnover as it will go out on the baseline. 3:36 to play here in the first half. San Diego State with a 2-point lead, but Boise will get it when we return with a chance to tie. I think the understanding is that there's potential for a low-scoring game when these two teams face off. San Diego State leads it by 2. All right, so this is what San Diego State's defense, Julianne, has forced teams to do.
They've forced teams to shoot threes from the perimeter. That is what they do. 7th most in the NCAAs. This is an awesome graphic because that's what they're doing to Boise State right now. And they're just so physical defensively, and they're forcing very difficult shots from Boise State. And they're all over Alston, their best player, making him take tough shots. And they're anticipating. This is what they preach. This is what they like. They prefer you to take perimeter shots than to get into the teeth of the defense, to get in the lane. So 7 turnovers for Boise State. And they've taken 16 threes, 2 of 16 right now. Way too many.
Now, to the Broncos' credit, they have forced 8 turnovers from San Diego State. San Diego State averages just under 12 per game. And again, another turnover forced by the Aztecs. Mitchell can't get the bucket to go down. A couple missed layups for both teams.
And the turnovers become a problem when your opponent scores off them. There hasn't been a ton of that.
And another steal. Mitchell picks the pocket. And Mitchell has it pulled away. Shaver again. And Dutry running the length of the floor, lays it in.
The easiest shot we've seen all day. Off the turnover, off the defense.
Boise State scored 17 points in the first half in game 1. They have 18 now. We're tied at 18. Johnson to Gomez. Gomez for 3, and it's no good. Too strong. That's a tough pass. Alston for 3 in stride, short.
Yeah, just slightly short. He's got to get his legs under him. He's probably a little tired. Remember, a couple days ago, they went into overtime.
Yeah. 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. Butler back to Gomez. Gomez, and no good. And Armush with an easy board. That's what Alston does for the year. He's averaging over 26 the last 4 games. But just 2 points in this first half. Dutry, little dribbling display against Johnson. Tough shot, no good. And Alston with the offensive board and a 3, and it's no good again.
He looks like he's aiming a little bit. I'd like to see him more in rhythm when he catches it. Get a lot of time there.
Be more athletic.
Yeah, just catching in rhythm. Don't think so much. Stroke it. He just looked like he took too much of his time, and a lot of times it's just better when you catch it. You don't think about it.
So Pulliam check back in. Seiko's back in for the Aztecs. Max Rice comes back in as well for Boise State. Pulliam played 2 years at junior college. He's leading the point. His team is hovering near 4 minutes without a point.
We've seen quite a bit of droughts here in the first half.
Pulliam leaves it inside from Menza. An exclamation point on that drought.
How often do they practice that? A lot, I can tell you.
Beautiful play.
Perfect placement.
Aycott thought about the 3, instead goes to the far side for Shaver. Shaver into the paint. Leaner is no good. Max Rice keeps it alive. Armush inside. Separation with the spin, and he's fouled, and he'll get 2 more free throws. One time, Julianne. I'd love to be able to do this one time.
Yeah, how about this? Beautiful placement in the air. Oh, finish. Mensa loved that pass. He was right around the rim.
All right, so Armush back to the free throw line. He is the game's only representative from the free throw line today, 2 for 2. First one is good. Coming up on AT&T 5G at the half, Brent Stober, Chris Walker, John Rothstein, and Gary Parrish will get you caught up with all the action around college basketball. It's all coming up on AT&T 5G at the half. Walk is probably finally dressed and ready to go for that halftime.
You know it.
Armouche, second free throw. It's good. He's 4 for 4. We're tied up at 20, 1:11 to play here in the first half. Two really good coaches going at it.
He's been taking, hasn't really gotten into the mix, hasn't gotten to the line or driven much. Settling for threes, but he's got to get himself going eventually.
Yeah, the good news is they're tied at 20.
Yeah. As bad as he shot and his team has shot from 3, they're right here.
Seiko, Gomez, Pulliam, down low, Mensah. Mensah against Armouche. Pulliam. He loves this drive, and he's able to finish, threading the needle.
That's a pretty shot. I mean, he is somebody that can really get to the rim and do a lot of things with confidence.
I think the Broncos will run this down as far as they can. Dennis inside for Armouche. Armouche facing up. Shot clock at 10. Maybe not running it down, and a traveling violation.
Now they're trying to isolate him a little bit over there. And he struggles here, walks, just drags his pivot foot a little bit. It's good one-on-one defense. Listen, defense in games like this tend to win you games. Not to be cliche, if your shots are off, that's what wins you.
Right. Pulliam just holds on to it. 10 seconds left in the first half. It was Knight. Mitchell's lurking on the baseline. Pulliam throws up, and it's good with 3 seconds left. And that will do it to end the first half. His hands are good, his vision is good, and he's able to get that one to go down.
You gotta love Pulliam's energy. He came in the floor and he just knocked it down a couple possessions, and all of a sudden you're up a few points going into the half, and that's not a bad way to go.
Well, the end of the first half, San Diego State 24, Boise State 20. You're watching March to March, presented by Principal Financial Group. College basketball on CBS Sports Network. Don't forget, AT&T 5G at the half is coming up next.